Now, before I show you how you can create your own pins in Canva, I just wanted to quickly show you how my own pins developed. So if you have a look at the one on the far left, that was my first pin template. And as you can see, or as you can't really see, my website doesn't really come out. It's written there on the bottom, but you can't really see it. The fonts are really small and kind of difficult to read. So if you compare them to the middle one and the one on the right, I made sure that the title was very easy and clear to read. And I just changed the design and made it more in line with my branding. As you can see, that my website is very readable and the title just stands out. And that's the key when creating your pins. You want the title to stand out so that people click on it. So I just wanted to quickly show you that it is a process. Don't expect to, create your first pin template and it has to be perfect. It's totally fine to evolve over time and to change and to improve. Okay, so let's head over to Canva and I'm going to show you how you can create your own pins. Okay, so we're going to go to canva.com. It's completely free to create an account. So all you have to do is sign up and create your account. And then this is what it looks like once you're logged in. So as you can see, these are all my past designs that I've created. I now use Canva for pretty much all my designs. I just love it. It's so easy to use. Just need to get the hang of it in the beginning. But once you do, I promise you, you'll absolutely love it. Now, what we want to do is create a design. So we're going to click on more. So in this case, we're going to create our own pin, but as you can see, Canva has all the different templates, for example, for different social media posts. And that's really important because each social media platform has their own ideal size. So you want to make sure that whatever post you're creating is the right size. And Canva makes this super easy. In this case, we're going to choose Pinterest graphic. Now you basically have two choices here. You can either create your own design, or you can choose one of the templates that are provided for you by Canva. Now, if you don't have a lot of experience with design, then I would definitely suggest to start out by picking one of these templates. There's so many beautiful options. So some of these are free, and it'll say in the bottom right corner here, it'll say free. And then others you have to pay for, but they're usually just $1. So you can just have a scroll through and pick one you like. So for the ease of things, we're going to pick a free one. Now remember, the most important thing when creating your own pins is that they're very easy to read and that the title stands out. So keep that in mind as you're choosing a template. So let's go with this one, for example. So all you have to do is click on it and it'll open up on the right here. Now all you have to do is to personalize it and change the text and the colors and the image. So we're going to start by changing the image. Now obviously you're going to upload an image that's either one of your own, if you're for example creating a recipe post, or you might use a stock image if you're creating a pin for one of your blog posts. All you have to do to upload your own images is go to Uploads and then select Upload Your Own Images. Now once you click on that, all you have to do is select whatever image you want to upload from your computer, and we'll just upload one of my posts. So you click Upload, and then as you'll see, it'll appear here on the left. And it just takes a little bit of time to load. And once it's loaded, all you have to do is click on it and it'll appear on your design. So now all you want to do is just drag and drop it. You can change the size just by clicking on one of the corners, and then you can stretch it to make it bigger. Now next you want to arrange it so that it goes with the design. So you click on Arrange and then you just select Back. Next we want to update the title. So it's really important that you pick a title for your pin that calls the attention. So if you're not really sure what to call your pin, then I suggest going to Pinterest and just getting some inspiration. So you might want to type in waffles and we'll just see what other people are using. So classic waffles. Now, if you have a certain ingredient that stands out, then you might want to add that in the pin title. So for example, pumpkin spice waffles, just so that people get an idea what exactly your pin and your post is all about. Now, we're going to call these healthy waffles. As you can see now, the title is too long. It no longer fits into one line. So to change the size of your title, all you have to do is click here on font size, and then you can either choose a smaller size or you can just type in whatever size you want to try. So you see that's still too big. Now you have even more options. You can change the color of your title, you can make it bold, you can align it, you can have it all in caps. You can even change the font. Now, if you already have certain fonts that you use for your brand, then you want to make sure that you're choosing a font that's either the same or very similar to the ones you're using on your website, for example. If you don't have a blog or a website yet, then you can just stick with the templates fonts for now. Next, we want to update the subtitle. So again, we're just going to click on that. And remember, you want to make sure that the title as well as the subtitle catch someone's attention. So your goal essentially with every pin is to get people to click on it and to click through to your blog or website. So you want to make sure that the title as well as the subtitle are interesting and get people to click through. Now you want to change the colors to make sure they're in line with your branding. So to do that, you simply click on the line, click on the color icon, and then you can choose one of the default colors that Canva provides you, or you can actually pick whatever color you want to choose. So if you have the color code, you can just pop it in here, and otherwise we're gonna just try and get as close to my brand color as possible. Oops. So as you can see, once you pick a color, it'll appear up here. So that makes it super easy, so you can go back and reuse that color without having to constantly find it again. So that looks about right. And that's automatically updated. Now we don't really want this 03 here, but what we do want is my website. So we're going to get rid of that by simply clicking on it and then deleting it, and the little circle as well. And now what we're going to do is add a colored box. So we're going to head over to the menu. We're going to go to Elements, Shapes, and then select whatever shape you want to select. Whatever you add to your design is always going to appear in the middle, so you have to rearrange it. Now you simply drag and drop it until it's at the top. And then I just want to make sure it takes up all of the space. And now we need to color it. So I want to make sure it's in line with my branding again. So we're going to select the same color as I used here. So I click on that, and then my color is already here. And now I need to add my website title. So I have two options here. I can either go to text and then add a subheading, and that will appear here. Or I can click on my subheading or my heading here and then select copy. And by doing that, you're already making sure that it's in the same font and the same size. So that's an easy little trick to add text. Now we want to just drag it to the top, and then I'll just add my website. And then again, you can align it. And I might want to make that a little bit bigger just to make sure it really stands out. And then just move it up so it's in the middle. Now I might change the color to that, make it white, and see if that stands out more. So in order to save your design, all you have to do is click on download, and then I recommend just saving it as a JPEG. and then download it. And it will then appear in the downloads of your computer. Now you can also change the title of your design by clicking up here and then name it whatever you want to call it. And so once you've created your pin template, you can then use the same template for all of your future pins. So all you have to do is click on this little icon here and it will copy your template. And then what you can do is simply change the image, change the heading and subtitle to go in line with your blog posts. So I hope you're feeling a little bit more confident about creating your own designs. Canva also offers some amazing design tutorials. So if you want to up your design skills, then all you have to do is go to Canva, go to the home, and then go learn to design. And then it takes you through all of these different tutorials. So I highly recommend checking that out as well. And let me know if you have any questions.